for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. We'll see Brooklyn taking on Portland. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. You've got Steph Curry. He's out there with Allen Iverson. Durant is out there with Walton.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Stoudemire kicks to Pippen. From the high post. Rebound, Brooklyn. Iverson right side. Outside for Curry. Drills the three-pointer.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
And here's Portland. It's a 5-point game. Outside Pippen.
Yeah, right.
That's not as easy as it made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? Man. That man can climb a ladder.
And so here's Portland. After the basket by Brooklyn. It's rebounded by Durant.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Brooklyn shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Here's Stoudemire. Outside Pippen. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Goes back up. That's good.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Curry attacking. Portland.
Come on, Curry.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now. 4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Here's Pippen after the made shot from Allen Iverson. It's Pippen with the drive. Got a hand on it. Right side Curry. Inside. Here's Iverson. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Pippen. Durant with the steal. And oh, here comes Durant all alone.
Yeah. You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding. Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Schrempf with it. Guarded now by Durant.
Damn,
and Durant
beast,
sends it back. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Iverson no good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
The three, Pippen. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Stoudemire, the pass to O'Neal. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Irving drives in. Outside for Durant. Irving against Stoudemire. Clock at 4. Here's Pettit. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Portland trails by 7. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
So I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Wells, and the rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And Portland has possession, trailing by 5. And out of bounds, Brooklyn gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Irving kicks to Leonard. He dishes it to Cousins. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now here is George. Anthony with it. Now defended by Grant. George. Stoudemire grabs the miss.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. .44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Stoudemire, the pass to Wells, and he goes in for the dunk.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Cousins throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Wells' shot is good.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Here's Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And here's George for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Stoudemire kicks to Grant. And another 3 for Portland.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
The 3 from George. And no good trying to get that one. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Brooklyn leads by...
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
Portland trails by 5. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Walton. Curry is out there with Allen Iverson, and it's Durant.
Hey, Siri.
One-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pippen dishes to Smith. Feeds to Shrimp. There's a good screen. Outside Pippen. Off the screen. Here's Sabonis. No good on the three. Brooklyn leading by 5. Durant with a wide open look. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Smith the pass to Sabonis. Durant against Pippen. Pass to Shrimp. Tries again. Shot is no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Curry gets the bucket.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their pass.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Grant.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too. Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Curry's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Pippen against Iverson. Outside Pippen. He kicks it to Grant. Shrimp a screen on Durant. Curry with the steal. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave's team. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team Dancers.
Here's Pippen. He has 5. Smith the pass to Sabonis. And he banks in the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
They retain possession. Curry kicks to Iverson. Walton a screen on Shrimp. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Off target from 3-point range. Pippen dishes to Smith. Shoots from 12. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Grant. Brooklyn with the ball. It's taken away by Smith. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And the basket by Walton.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And both free throws good for Pippen. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Irving passes to Jordan. Kicks to Aldridge. Leonard with no one around. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
A wide open 3. They need... better communication defensively.
Wow.
Screen by O'Neal. Shoots. Pippen can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 7. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Irving for three. Ogman pulls it in. So it's Portland now. Here's Sabonis. Stoudemire with the ball. Guarded now by Irving.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good with the triple. Portland trails by 9. And now Portland on the break. Portland again missing. Outside Leonard. Passes it to Irving. It's Thompson off the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
O'Neal a screen on Leonard. Pippen kicks to O'Neal. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
They get it again. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Aldridge, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
It's Pippen with the drive. And Stoudemire in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Stoudemire's got 5 points so far. It's stolen. The shot will not go. On the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
A good quarter for Curry. He has 8 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
They've got Smith. Pippen is out there with Schrempf. And it's Sabonis in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Schrempf. Can't hit. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And both free throws good for Iverson. Portland trails by 10. Stoudemire kicks to Schrempf. Smith on the wing. That's good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Iverson, that's him. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Iverson's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Stoudemire kicks to Pippen. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Stoudemire. And the shot falls short this time.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
And Portland making a change here. Grant's checked in.
Forgot to add name to last donation at.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. And I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
for the donation. Thanks for the donation, bro. Fuck. Dude, guys, if we get a diamond and it's like a fucking cozy or koozie, whatever, I think I might post it first tonight. I think I might post that shit first tonight. Doubt you'll pull it down. Son, if I saw that he donated again, I would have bought the 450 DC. Fuck. No, dude, I don't buy MT, man.
Smith dishes to Stoudemire. Unloads from 13. Good. Stoudemire's got 7.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And Portland makes...
Should I open up a fucking, like... Should I open, like, singles? Like, guys...
Making a change here. Wells is checked in.
I'm like kind of because
They set the screen. And it's Smith penetrating. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bring it down
sir.
hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And oh, here comes Durant all alone. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Brooklyn. Paul George comes in for Iverson. There's the pick. And it's Smith penetrating, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Brooklyn. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Curry is inside. He's against Stoudemire. George, that's a two-pointer. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first free throw is good.
Paul George.
Good on both. So it's Portland now. 15-point game. Here's Stoudemire, and Anthony sends it back.
You know, so many games are decided by which team.
Oh!
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Here's Stoudemire. After the basket by Brooklyn, taken away by Anthony. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
Here's Wells. High post, Stoudemire. Here's Schrempf. Offensive rebound, Grant, and it's sent back by George. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Jermaine O'Neal's checked in for Portland. And then for Brooklyn, Leonard, he's checked in for Durant, and it's Kyrie Irving in for Curry. Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Wells.
I just pulled anyone but Bob Cousy.
What? Oh my fuck! This dude just pulled Jordan. Fuck. Full count? 10 amethyst, dude. This is the 10th one. This is the second most. This is the 10th amethyst. Am I Mac Miller? That's my cousin. That's my cousin. Alright.
Smith outside to the wing right side. Ogman passes to O'Neal. And he bangs it home with one hand.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. A minute 42 left to play in the third. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for O'Neal. He's got 8 points and also a block shot. It's such a benefit to them when he plays this kind of game.
And really unexpected, but invaluable.
Pippen's checked in.
You know how to open it? Guys, everyone behave. Just click X. No, just click X, like twice. Okay. Guys, everyone behave now. Shut.
Okay, and I just pick one, I just flip, right?
Yeah.
Why do I have to pick this one? Oh no, just flip.
You have to keep going through them.
Oh, I'm sorry. What does that mean?
My meat is raw? Who's in the last one? Alright, let's keep going.
For Smith. Brooklyn leading by 16. Leonard kicks to Anthony. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Fellas, that 2-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt. You can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially that.
Is that an amethyst?
That's an amethyst. Moses? Okay. Wait, what the hell? What the hell? You opened like 3 packs and got an amethyst.
Down low. That's unacceptable.
1:25 left to play here in the third. Outside Pippen from deep. The rebound by Paul George.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Now Pippen following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Brooklyn?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, I mean, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Brooklyn leading by 16. Pass to Cousins, stolen by Pippen. Here's Wells, covered by Irving, and he gets the bucket. Wells has got 4 this quarter.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Anthony dishes to Leonard. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
There's the pass to Sabonis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Stolen by Pippen. Wells passes to Pippen. Out to the right wing. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. O'Neal's got 11 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave's team.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Brooklyn leading by 15. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. We've got Durant. Iverson is out there with Curry. Then it's Walton.
A rim rocker.
Look for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
Now here's Stoudemire. Here's Schrempf. And again, it's Portland converting.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
And there's Iverson. That's good on the assist by Walton. 14 points for Iverson.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
It's Pippen with a drive, and he jams it with authority.
Almost an impossible.
Yeah. That's just not. Actually, I don't know why people get embarrassed over baby pictures. I don't.
Shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Walton. Curry kicks to Durant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 6 to shoot. The feed to Iverson. Now here's Pippen. Dishes it to Smith. No good from the low block.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now here's Pippen following the shot by Kevin Durant. Stoudemire wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Brooklyn leading by 15. Here's Iverson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Iverson. He has 14 points and 4 assists as well.
He's just been impossible to contain. He's been unreal in this game.
Utterly fantastic is how I would categorize that performance, Greg.
Stoudemire with the ball. Outside Pippen. Fires from the line. Portland no good that time either.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Yeah, that's a tough call right there and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too. And you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Portland no good that time either.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Outside Curry.
Okay, guys.
The dish now to Walton. Pippen with the steal.
I don't know if it's going to focus. Okay, that's me.
And now Portland on the break. And the basket by Schrempf.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now here's Durant. Back to Curry. Outside Durant. He feeds it to Iverson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Stoudemire kicks to Pippen. There's the pick. Brooklyn with the rebound. Walton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that one's good. Durant.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Portland making a change here. Grant's checked in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Jesus Christ. Mom roasted.
Now a timeout called by Portland. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
You're smiling and your eyes are blurry.
What the? I just look like a.
No, you're 3 months old.
Fourth quarter of play and over.
I'm just like in the middle of this like bed. Just.
Over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Stoudemire kicks to Smith. Portland no good that time either. Brooklyn leading by 22. To the inside. Pettit takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Durant dishes to Curry. Here's Pettit, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Good on the second free throw. Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:52 left in the fourth. Irving kicks to Thompson. To the inside, deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Now, here's George. Defense right on him. 5 on the clock. Aldridge left side. And it's Portland with the rebound. Stoudemire's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Brooklyn.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Durant. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Portland with the ball after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Screen by O'Neal. Shot to stop the run. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play
this was a
chance
long
here.
game, to be honest.
Smith checked in for Portland. Smith against Irving. Down low, here's Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
There's 31 seconds left in the game. Ogman passes to Smith. Here's Wells, defended by George. They double him with Irving. Over to the left wing. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Fades back. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Swiped it away. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was...
Wow, that was way easy.
Swag as fuck, yeah, dude. Dude, where's... My mom put a fucking amethyst in, like, her third bag.